Welcome to another episode of Solutions from Science. I'm Brian Brody, and if you've been with us for a while, you know that I believe as a company, Solutions from Science is always pushing the envelope, looking for the best in cutting-edge technologies to bring to our friends. But also, we listen to our friends when it comes to the cutting-edge technologies that they want to employ in their own lives. And that's why I'm coming to you today, excited to talk to you about the most powerful system we have. Powerful both in terms of its ability to collect sunlight, and of course powerful when it comes to tapping into your stored power. I'd like to spend the next few moments speaking to you about the Power Hub 1800. Now, when it comes to the Power Hub Plus, I want you to know that this is the unit that I use, that I personally vouch for a host of reasons, but I want to focus on two of them right now. It gives me 4 100 amp hour batteries, so 400 amp hours of power stored in the Power Hub Plus. Additionally, it gives me 4 150 watt solar panels. Quickly doing the math, let me say 150, carry that 3, that's 600 watts of ability to capture the free and ubiquitous energies of the sun, and then again in the Power Hub Plus to be able to store those energies for when you need it the most. But don't take my word for it. When it comes to all things mechanical, all things electrical, I like to turn to our head electrical engineer here at Solutions from Science, none other than David Fink.
Brian, I'm really happy to be here today talking about the Power Hub Plus because this is the largest, most powerful unit that we have to offer here at Solutions from Science. The Power Hub 1800 is able to supply up to 1800 watts of household power. This unit was originally designed to be able to provide approximately 25% of the power used on a daily basis in an average household. We have supplied here 400 amp hours of batteries. In each of these 2 boxes are 2 100 amp hour batteries that were designed specifically for solar applications. The unit itself that supplies the power for the inverter is a very smart unit. It will not allow the batteries to be overcharged to lengthen their life. It will not allow the batteries to be discharged to the state where it will permanently damage the batteries. The unit will shut itself off before the batteries could be discharged too low. We're supplying 4 of our 150 watt solar panels. These are some of the best solar panels that money can buy. They are monocrystal, the most efficient kind that are made. We have a 20-year warranty on the solar panels themselves. This system supplies 2 of the most efficient solar controllers on the market. They're manufactured by Morningstar, and they are over 97% efficient in supplying the power from the solar panels to the batteries in the unit. If you want to really understand how much power the Power Hub Plus can supply for you, then look at the runtime charts that are available here on this web page. Brian, before I turn it back to you, I'd just like to remind the folks once again that this unit was originally designed to supply up to 25% of the power used on a daily basis in the average American household.
Thanks, David. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we not only push the envelope here at Solutions from Science in finding the cutting-edge technologies, we also listen to our friends, our customers, in identifying how they can apply those cutting-edge technologies in their everyday life. That was the birth of the Power Hub Plus. We get calls all kinds of times from people saying, you know what, Brian? I love the Power Source 1800, but I need more power. I need the ability to collect more of the sun's rays, so we added 4 150 watt solar panels. They say, Brian, I need the ability to store more of that power for a rainy day or a cloudy day. So we went ahead and added in the Power Hub Plus 4 100 amp hour batteries because you asked us to. We understand what it's like in an emergency situation. Say you come home, you're driving down your street, everyone else is dark. How great will it be when you know you can power up in an emergency where none of your neighbors can. You have the Power Hub Plus, and it's going to allow you to do just that. Now, there's a host of applications, and I'm not going to go into them now. You know best how you'll use your Power Hub Plus to supply your energy needs in that emergency situation. We hear from people all the time, guys, if I've got a freezer, how am I going to keep my meat, my chicken, my fish, poultry, whatever the food source is? How am I going to keep it frozen? How am I going to supply electricity? How am I going to power my cell phone? How am I going to power maybe even a sump pump? The list is endless, and it's up to you to decide how you'll use your new Power Hub Plus to supply those energy needs. Another thing that I love about the Power Hub Plus, in addition to being a turnkey operation, you're not going to have to worry about doing any of the wiring, any of the configuration. We've gone ahead, as Dave Fink explained, and done all of that for you. Once your Power Hub Plus arrives, you'll have 4 100 amp hour batteries, 4 150 watt state-of-the-art solar panels. But something else that comes in the package you may not see right away, but it'll have a long-term impact down the road. We're going to talk in just a moment about both the federal and the state tax breaks that you can get when you purchase a Power Hub Plus. Now, before I let you go, check the bottom of the page here, not just for the special price that we're offering so that you can hook up with your new Power Hub Plus, also information on both the federal and the state tax breaks that you could very well be eligible for when you purchase the Power Hub Plus. Because remember, it allows you to get off the grid, and our government's pretty fired up to incentivize you to do just that. Make sure you check at the bottom of the page for all the details. Oh, and I might also add, check with your accountant. He or she will know exactly what you need to do to receive your state tax break given the state that you live in. Until next time, on behalf of everyone here, not only from Solutions from Science, but here at MySolarBackup.com, thanks for hanging out with us. I'm Brian Brown.